Joining us today is Market President Brandon Bieron. He's the Market President for Reimer Home Services. Brandon, nice to see you again. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, thanks.
You know, I know that Reimer has been around for like 100 years or so, and you were basically known for heating and cooling, but you do other things now as well, right?
Yeah, we're a three-trade service. So 5 years ago, we got into the plumbing business, and we've expanded that business pretty rapidly, and offering water filtration systems for your home. So if you have hard water, any allergens or anything irritating the skin, our water filtration systems can help alleviate that. Into drains, main sewer lines. If you have any blockage in your home, we can get in there, put a camera down the drain, see if anything, see what's going on there, and help you solve that problem. And recently, with the partnership of Central Heating, Cooling, and Electric, we've added electrical services to the Reimer brand, and we're very happy to offer all three trades to our customers.
You know, I noticed as I'm looking at your shirt here, of the emblem that you have on there. I've seen your trucks all over the place right now, and you've got the emblems on the trucks too, right?
We do, yeah. We did a rebrand this last spring, and we're proud to have the Rhino as a mascot now, and our trucks are all over the place. You probably see Get Reimer on the horn, whether it's billboards, our trucks, our commercials, but we rebranded, 102-year-old company, and that's been really positive for us and really fun. I think folks are enjoying it.
Kind of like the Reimer Rhino. That's kind of nice
too. A
too.
little alliteration, yeah.
Yeah, that's right. I have to ask you this because I'm sure everybody's been in this situation, and this has probably happened to you. I had an older house when I lived in Lancaster, and but we had just had the floors redone, so there was going to be a plumbing problem, right?
Yes.
The upstairs toilet flushed, came down into the downstairs toilet, and all over the new hardwood floor at 11 o'clock at night.
Yeah, I think one thing we pride ourselves on is providing 5-star service and great customer experience, but we're usually going into a customer's home when it's probably one of their worst days, so we do everything we can to help solve your problems and hopefully turn things in the right direction.
Around.
Yeah.
What about some of the things that you do to support Western New York? You're very active within the community. Tell us some of the things you do.
Yeah, and that's been really intentional, Joe. Whether in May we sponsored the Buffalo Marathon, in July we sponsored the Ronald McDonald House 5K, and then as we move into fall here, we're sponsoring Everything's Rhino at the Zoo. Great partnership there. The Run for the Rhinos 5K. Would love to see a ton of folks out in attendance. We'll have our Rhino mascot there. And then in October, we're really proud to sponsor Making Strides Against Breast Cancer, the walk, there in mid-October. And you'll see our technicians supporting the pink ribbon, and you'll see some of our branding turn pink as well. And then as we shift into November, we're gonna have a food drive for Western New York, and we're gonna be donating frozen turkeys to Western New York food banks across the community.
Don't drop them from helicopters. Turkeys can't fly. When we start talking about the holidays, things like this, Christmas time last year, 3-day storm. I mean, it was all across the country. Everybody knew about it. Everybody was affected in some way. But you guys had, not only did you have spectacular service, you got an award or something for it, didn't you?
Yeah, and it was, it's not really about the awards and accolades, but, again, showing up for the community, 3 days, unprecedented storm. Our technicians, plumbers, electricians, they're on the phone with customers, helping them solve problems. And for a lot of families, we were helping them get heat during that blizzard. And the reviews were great. We helped save Christmas. That was a few of the reviews that came in. And then a few weeks later, Governor Kathy Hochul presented us with the Good Neighbor Award, which, again, it's about the plumbers, the technicians, the electricians we have. They're going to go above and beyond to help the community, help our customers. So I'm just extremely proud of the team and what they were able to do.
Plus, they gave up time with their families, and they had to try to get into work to help you guys out.
Yeah, and we couldn't get out to the customers. I mean, 911 shut off, the roads were closed, so it was all conducted over FaceTime. Incredible what we can do with technology these days, but we were FaceTiming with customers and just helping them troubleshoot their systems and, hey, turn that valve, connect that wire, anything we could to get them heat, because it really was safety is always top of mind, and that was the biggest concern there.
That's amazing. That's phenomenal. Because when it comes to anything like that, I have 2 thumbs, and none of them are green or whatever. With summer drawing to an end now, fall's upon us. What are we talking about? Furnace tune-ups, things like this?
Yeah, I think as we transition, a short fall usually here in Western New York, and we never know when winter's gonna hit, but getting folks prepared for the winter season. So whether you have a boiler or a furnace, getting one of our NATE certified technicians into your home to inspect it, make sure everything's running safely, make sure you're not going to run into any issues throughout the year. It's better to be prepared as we head into the winter months instead of getting caught off guard. You never know what winter's going to throw at us here in Western New York.
I live in an older townhouse, so about this time of the year, I turn my furnace on to see if it actually works. Because I don't want it to be the first cold morning or whatever the situation is.
Yeah.
What about as we look forward to fall, and maybe not looking as forward to winter, but it's going to be here no matter what we do. What about preventive maintenance?
Yeah, so for preventive maintenance, again, getting one of our technicians into the home to inspect your furnace, your boiler, whatever heating source you have, and they're going to provide you with their diagnostic of what's going on with your system, anything that you can do to either increase the longevity of the system, or if it's something that needs to be repaired immediately, whether it's a safety concern or something that's going to make your system non-operable. They're going to provide you with all of that information, and our technicians are very knowledgeable. We conduct a ton of training with them twice a week at least. They're going to be able to provide you with all the information you need to make the best decision.
Brandon Bieron, thank you very much for joining us again today on Buffalo on the Rise. For more information and answers to your questions, contact Reimer by calling 716-899-HORN or go to callreimer.com.
Sponsorship and promotional consideration for the preceding segment was provided by the following: